Broadcasting live from Georgia State University's Main Street Entrepreneurs Seed Fund Demo Day at Center Park Stadium in downtown Atlanta. It's time for GSU E&I Radio. Now, here's your host.
Lee Cantor here, another episode of GSU E&I Radio, and we're broadcasting live from Center Park Stadium. It's a rainy day here in downtown, but it is an exciting day because today the Main Street Entrepreneurs Seed Fund are having their demo day. And with me today we have Jameen Moten and MK Khan, the two entrepreneurs in residence. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So you folks have been kind of dealing with these entrepreneurs for the last, few months now? How long have you been working?
6 months almost.
6 months?
6 months.
So how has this cohort been?
It's been amazing for less of a better term. But I mean, exciting, a lot of hard work, a lot of ups and downs, but really, right?
Yeah, a lot of really good learning opportunities, right? One of the things I like about working with Main Street Seed Fund is that, you have some entrepreneurs that are post-revenue, pre-revenue,
that's right,
and then in the ideation stage. And so it's really cool to see them lean into it, right?
It's amazing.
It's the ups, the downs, everything leads to what we're going to be doing today.
And especially with COVID too, it's been kind of
right. There's
really
been a lot of challenges for this cohort, especially.
Most definitely. I mean, the COVID definitely doesn't make it easier.
So, no, not
for sure.
It gives a dynamic, right? So entrepreneurship is about being flexible,
right, and
leaning into whatever situation occurs. And so COVID is just another opportunity to lean in. I mean, we pray for all the people that are dealing with it. For entrepreneurs, it is, a situation that we just have to get through, right? No excuses.
Right. Make it happen. So now, the thing that's fun about this cohort and this fund is that the entrepreneurs are in a wide variety of businesses. A lot of these types of events, focus on one kind of narrow thing. Maybe it's just technology or it's in just one niche. How has that been as kind of the mentors and the entrepreneurs that are advising them to be able to deal with so many disparate businesses?
Yeah, as an EIR, it is our job. We're almost like counselors sometimes, I feel, that we don't necessarily have to solve the problem for the entrepreneurs. It is our job to mold them and groom them to the point where they have confidence in their product. So, speaking with some of the entrepreneurs, a few that I have, Karaoke Noir, right? Amazing product, but is in the customer discovery stages of really trying to understand who am I in this entrepreneurship space? Do I want to be an entrepreneur? And does my product have traction? And to watch them go from this uncertainty to certainty, to me, is a baby coming out of the womb. It's just a moment that it's hard to explain the fulfillment that we have watching them go through it.
Now, are you seeing kind of like measurable growth? Are you seeing them have changed as human beings from the from the beginning to where we are now?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look, entrepreneurship is not just a business thing. It's an individual thing. It's not just a skill set. It's a mindset.
Right. It's a mindset shift for a lot of folks.
It's a lifestyle shift. Mm-hmm. You can't. You have to be willing to make the sacrifices. That you need to really grow your business. And the uniqueness of Main Street is that it's a diversity, and diversity not in terms of just individuals, but diversity in terms of ideas and businesses. We're not just looking at only tech or a certain kind. We're looking at everything from a cornerstone cafe to all the way to something like a global payments business. And so it's really unique. And so each of these entrepreneurs come from a very diverse set of backgrounds and, sort of life stories. And so we have to sort of, adjust our coaching and mentoring, to sort of their kind of, their background and where they're trying to go.
Yeah, for sure. And even with my coaching style, I'm a bit of a bulldog, if there's a word to explain it, a Simon Cowell, if you will. Just really making it real for him, not giving a lot of excuses for failure to perform. And as an athlete myself, it's hard to see it any other way. And so with that, I remind them that there's sometimes we're going to agree, we may disagree, but at the end of the day, you have to own whatever decision you make, whether it's hold the business, keep the business, or close it. Those are three options that an entrepreneurship faces every single day of the growth of the business, right? So entrepreneurship is a journey of self. I say it all the time. And so just to watch them go through that journey is pretty amazing.
Wait, I thought I was a Simon Cowell.
No, I'm the Simon.
Oh, okay,
when
that's
you're Simon, I'm not.
Okay,
when I'm
okay.
Simon, you
Right,
are.
it's
We're
like-
like the best friends.
Now, and
Good comeback up.
And kudos to GSU
yeah.
for really being the home to this type of diversity and this type of an event that attracts folks that maybe wouldn't necessarily have an opportunity like this in other environments.
You know, if I can hit that. So, kudos to Jennifer and the team over at ENI. It's I won't use the word easier, but it's there are some more guarantees when you have an organization or having a founder that has experience, that has funding, that has access to millions and millions of dollars. You know, it's you can have some guarantees with this group because they're so diverse. The organization may close. And we actually talk about that. So raising $50,000 right out of the incubator isn't necessarily one of our KPIs, right? We want that confidence, that self-awareness, that surety. That way, when they do launch, they launch with that confidence. And so I love the fact that ENI is so rooted and grounded in not only the health of the founder, but also the reality of the organization, giving those founders the opportunity to just sit in what it is that they're building, whether it's going to hold or not. I love that.
Yeah,
I love that.
Look, the proof's in the pudding, right? You will see over here, entrepreneurs from the first cohort who have left the cohort, changed their idea, pivoted their idea, and gone a different route, which is fine. That's what we're looking for. We're not looking for them to get out of the gate and raise $1 million. We're looking for them to build
that would be nice, though, right?
That would be great. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But each of these entrepreneurs stayed through the COVID times and not only just survived but thrived through that process and came out stronger, and they're still here. Right. Those founders from the first cohort are here today, showcasing their businesses.
Absolutely. I think I saw Kemenu over there.
That's right. They were at the Startup Battle, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Very, very exciting to see.
And then to see the evolution of this event come from where it was, pre-COVID, and to have kind of survived through COVID, it's exciting to see. Hopefully we'll be able to keep this momentum going into the future.
Well, if we show them through a little bit of the back door, I mean, there was a meeting we had that was a hard meeting. We had to make a decision what we were going to do. And
that's right.
I think it was maybe a 2.5 hour meeting just talking about what does this program look like through COVID online. Can we pull it off?
Well, look, we were here February 27th of 2020, right, on our first demo day, and representing 20 businesses. And then we were ready to get started with the next set of businesses. And then 2 weeks later, we know what happened.
Right. Shutdown.
Everything just went into a shutdown. We didn't know what we were going to do, but we in our own way pivoted our own ideas and our own sort of processes. And we're here 20 months to the date later, the second cohort. I'm not going to say anything else because I'm getting myself in trouble. So I'm just going to start right there.
Are you getting emotional? Okay.
The future is bright. The future is bright. The future
is.
I'm super excited.
Very proud. Yeah,
so now, has there been something that's occurred during this cohort, any moment that you can share that was like, hey, this is why I do this. This is why this is important for folks to get behind? Any goosebump moments for you?
For me, it's personal. For me, I am an alumni of Georgia State University. I graduated from here under the Robinson College of Business. I started my first business 2 years after I graduated, and there was nothing here at that time. I was at the ATDC, and all I would hear is about tech and UGA and great universities, but I really wanted something from Georgia State. And the opportunity to be able to come here and do it here and give back and really do it for my alma mater is good enough for me. Everything else is cherry on top.
Yeah, for me, there's two. One happened today. The first one is that pitch moment where you see the entrepreneur. I have a tendency to throw them in the water and watch them figure out how to swim. And so we were over at Woodruff Park on top of the playground with Karaoke Noir, Regis, and I said, pitch. And I'm just sitting there looking at her as she's standing on top of the playground. I think I have a picture of it. And she pitched. and had no idea that she was going to be talking about her business, and did it so eloquently. I get goosebumps, my stomach drops when I hear that, because you see an entrepreneur that actually has the potential to go all
Right,
way.
the light switch has flipped.
Oh man! Without me
Right.
flipping the switch, and so that was nice. It's just organic success that she had early on, and then today, talking with Chemnu and listening to how they have 1,000 users, and they're doing amazing things in the market right now. Pitch that startup battle. I mean, these are things that. When we first started talking, I don't even know if they saw it coming, but to watch them go from an idea, MVP, all the way to launching on the App Store is amazing.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important and so critical that universities embrace entrepreneurism. I mean, it has to be part of the curriculum. GSU is leading the way in this regard, and it's got to be just kind of part of the DNA of universities all over the place, because every human should be an entrepreneur, whether they work for a company or not. They should have that mindset.
Every human should be an entrepreneur. I would even venture to say that every human is. And it's in there.
You got to unlock it.
So creating that
Give them
environment
permission.
creating that environment to unlock it, but not always. I know Atlanta is a tech hub, and all those things is great. I mean, I have a tech company, so I understand how important that is. But one thing I like about GSU and E&I is that it's not just tech.
Right.
It's tech. It's the storefront. It's the service business. The
It's
product
Main Street.
business. It's
Right.
Main
It's Main
Exactly.
Street.
It's
and
Main
that's-
Street to the word, right?
Man, to
Right.
me,
Yeah.
that is incredible.
And that's the heart of the economy. This is the heart of
The heart of the
America. I
economy.
mean, this is what it's all about. And this is, that's why, I mean, I can't say enough about GSU. And I agree with you. I don't think they get, when people think of Georgia universities, they don't get their due. And I think you can't sleep on them.
Oh man, they're coming.
You
They're here.
can't-
It's here.
Don't sleep on
Yeah,
GSU.
it's here.
Do not sleep on GSU.
Good stuff. Well, thank you so much for all the work you're doing to help these folks kind of get their business to a new level and get themselves to a new level. It's invaluable. Thank you.
Oh man,
Thank
it's
you.
our pleasure.
Thank you. It's a pleasure being
Thank
here.
you, Cantor.
All right, this is Lee Cantor. We'll see y'all in a few at GSU Main Street Demo Day.